Alrighty, well, we're joined with some more ladies here. My name is Cheryl. If you guys didn't hear it in the interview or the introduction my mom gave, I didn't know that was coming either. So get used to surprises. Yeah, so for today, we're just gonna do a couple of interviews with people in the organization. Start by just telling us your name and telling us what your position is in the organization. And we'll start with you, since you have the microphone.
My name is Diana Neighbor, and I am a donations coordinator for the Independence Program.
Okay, and now you?
Hi, I'm Mary Rose Mitchell, and I am one of the Golf Outing Committee volunteers.
Okay. You're Cheryl, right?
My name is Cheryl Murphy, and I pretty much just show up to help. So that's me.
Oh, great. Thanks for showing up. So we'll start with you, Diane. What is your occupation outside of Baby's Breath?
I am a audit and inspection vendor management.
For automobiles?
No, for USLI, it's a Berkshire Hathaway company.
Okay, gotcha.
And I'm a nurse. I work in academic partnerships for New York Presbyterian Hospital.
Okay.
And I work at a commercial real estate and development company, and I am an admin for the company and been there 30 years.
Okay. So back to you. How much time do you say you give to a Baby's Breath a week? We've been getting ranges for this question, so if you say sometimes it's only 2, sometimes it's like 20, I want you to tell me honestly how much you think you work for this organization.
Honestly, maybe with the golf outing and everything, I would say maybe about 20 hours a year.
Nice. Okay.
I've never really thought about the hours. I primarily help to support the golf outing, so a lot of our planning normally starts in February and goes right up until the day of. Most of the time is really spent today, just preparation, getting everything ready for registration for the outing. I do a lot of the programs and the promotional materials for the event, so I would say that obviously is done over that course of time of planning. So I wouldn't say that I necessarily do a specific number of hours per month.
Okay. Would 5 hours early on with meetings and promotion sound right? And then towards the event, it's like 20 hours for a couple of days.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. So that's consistent with what it sounds like for event preparation. Is that the same for you, Cheryl?
For me, it's more day of event. I'm kind of on the periphery, and I don't have a lot to do with the actual putting together of today's event. But I, through the year, try to, promote Baby's Breath, and I try to let people know that there is an organization like this out there. It's a resource, and then just being here for today that's just pretty much where I am.
Okay. Back to you, Diane. Sorry. Do you have any family that you have at home? Anyone you have to take care of at this point?
Well, I have 2 daughters and I have 5 grandsons. So, having a family, you always want to support your family in some way, shape, or form.
Okay. Do you have family?
I do. I currently don't have any children of my own, but I do have a niece that I'm very close to, and a lot of support, and my time goes to her.
Okay.
I actually am a stepmom of 4 amazing kids and 7 grandchildren with 1 on the way.
Nice.
And my husband at home. And right now my my mother is widowed, so we are working through that. So yeah, it's family first, you know?
So you all have some family obligations. Why do you sacrifice your time to be committed to, a golf outing that takes half your week? It seems like for a given part of the year. What reasons do you have for volunteering?
Because it's a wonderful organization to support.
That's the right answer.
Yeah, I think it's super important. I think that there's a lot of women out there that don't understand how many women actually struggle in order to conceive a child. And so when there's an opportunity to raise awareness and support women who are in crisis and considering maybe not having that child, I think it's super important that we speak up and represent organizations that are doing a lot of work to help educate those women and understand that this is a life that we're talking about, and it's super important that you acknowledge that life and respect that life. And so what Baby's Breath does is really give women the opportunity to basically see that life within them and really be educated to understand how important it is that we support that and we support the women and the child, because it's really both of them that we're talking about. And I think that, people hear about being pro-life and everybody talks about the baby and thinks that we're choosing, the baby over the mother, but that's really not the case. And that's not the work that we're doing with the Baby's Breath. We are really helping that woman in crisis respect her body, respect what's going on with her and her child, and helping her to make an educated decision. And, I personally believe that if we do more work around that education and awareness, I think that it can really create a wonderful opportunity for those women to see the good that they can do by bringing that life into the world.
Yeah, very good. Well spoken. So why do you donate your time to Baby's Breath?
Well, that's tough to follow up because ditto to everything that was just said. For me, we are all uniquely knitted together by God. We are individual little blankets that have been put together, and we are created for a purpose, and there's purpose in our life. And for me, I just want every woman to know that they have a purpose, but also the child that they would be carrying has its own unique purpose, and they are special and they're so loved. And for me, it's just important to be part of this once a year for me, so that there is this platform, there is this organization that is there to help women and families. Yeah.
No, well spoken. What do you try to accomplish with this organization? What is your day-to-day goal, and what is your big picture goal when you come to volunteer time?
Just to get the message out there that this is a great organization to support.
I would say just encouraging these organizations to keep doing what they're doing. And we know that with any organization or business, whatever it is, it takes time and effort and money. And so if you don't have people that are willing to volunteer their time and support these causes, they no longer exist. And so for me, it's really important to be involved and to help in any little way that I can, even if it's something small with just like my time or spreading awareness to bring more people in as sponsors or donors, or just participating in the golf event and raising some money and doing what we can to basically keep the organization alive so that you can continue to provide those resources for the women.
It's so difficult to follow.
You can go first for the next one. How about that?
Yeah, so can you re-ask the question?
So what do you try to accomplish every day you volunteer? Small picture, day to day, and then big picture overall.
So for me, just the day is wonderful, but taking it with you throughout the year also, and trying to get the word out that these resources are available, and me personally just volunteering my time, it's just such a small, like, I wouldn't even say sacrifice, like just a unique little blessing that I'm able to give my time to help this organization keep doing what it does.
I think that's a good follow-up. So you can answer this question first. If you were training someone up to be in your position in the organization of A Baby's Breath, what's one word of advice you would give them to be successful or to carry out the mission, or spread the message?
It needs to come from the heart, what is done here comes from a place of the heart, and without that, it's really just nothing.
Yeah. Who wants to go? Go in reverse.
I would say definitely be passionate about the work that you're doing, and don't be afraid, because people will surprise you. I think that what I've learned over the last few years is that, a lot of times we're afraid to speak up for what we believe or what we think, just because we're not sure how people will react. But I think that the more that you do speak up for what you believe in, you'll realize that there are a lot more people that think like you and are really looking for those people to kind of help lead you in supporting those causes that you're passionate about. So if you have a passion, I would say, really just be proud of that and speak up and know that there are others out there that are going to be willing to support you.
You said that you were a nurse.
Yes.
How bad would it be for you to speak up in, say, in a hospital about being pro-life? Would you feel a pressure there to not say that?
I think in the past I would have been. I think now, no. I feel confident in what I believe in, and I'm happy to support that.
Good.
I think the one thing that I've learned recently is that you have to have moral courage, and you just have to speak up, and you have to stand up for what you believe, and that's in any circumstance.
Where do you find a resource for courage, moral courage?
Deep in your heart.
Deep in your heart? Do you have any devotion with God to find that type of courage?
On a daily basis.
Daily basis?
Yes.
You say a rosary or pray?
Yes.
Yes?
On a regular basis.
Very
Yes.
good. Yeah.
Go to adoration.
Very nice.
Yes.
What parish do you belong to?
St. Eleanor's
St. Albans?
in Collegeville.
Nice. Been there a couple times. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you, ladies, very much.
Thank you.